What's up? There's a car and there's a car and I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. 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 Ooh. So I can see the sunset. Just watching like videos from Joe Dispenza, Greg Braden, just like interviews with them, stuff I took notes on. So being is when mind and body is working together, when you put your mind to something and basically taking action. Because when your mind tells your body to do something, it does it. When thoughts and feelings are aligned to a certain concept, a lot of us get caught up in thinking and feeling and thinking and feeling and feeling the way we think and then thinking the way we feel, and it gets like in a pattern. We'll feel negative and then we'll think negative and then we'll think negative and we'll feel negative because we're thinking that, and it takes a lot of recognizing that and conscious effort to start to change that, slowly turn that to a better way of who you want to become. It's just so pretty. With these patterns they get caught on, they're conditioning their body to memorize that behavior of maybe it's negative thinking and feeling, and we'll get in such low places because we allow ourselves to get there and memorize that. That's the unconscious mind and conscious mind. You're kind of programming it to the point where you're not even aware of it, that you're thinking and feeling a certain way. Like, people get so used to being in such a low place that now they don't even recognize it, and they're just so used to it. According to Joe Dispenza, 95% of who you are by the time you're 30 is a set of memorized behaviors and actions. So they're all like automatic actions, beliefs, perceptions, and attitudes that basically run like a computer. So it's all automatic. We get up same time every day, get out same side of the bed, put on our same clothes and brush our teeth the same way, eat the same foods. Are you ever changing anything up, or are you stuck in routines? Which routines can be good as long as you are aware of them and know that they're good routines. Or are you doing things automatically and just running on autopilot your whole life? No, not necessarily saying, oh, wake up on a different side of the bed, or try brushing your teeth a different way. But why not? Like, try something, try it different. Like, even we get so caught up in brushing a certain way that we're just used to it, and it's uncomfortable to do anything different, huh? So, like your other hand, it's uncomfortable. We have to work it and practice. That's with our minds, the way they work. We have to do some uncomfortable things, uncomfortable practices maybe, and allow ourselves to be somewhere uncomfortable, like our state of mind or something, to practice and get out of our subconscious behaviors that we're not aware of, and most of them probably aren't serving you in a positive way. That leaves 5% of yourself. 5% begins to work against what you have memorized. So be patient with yourself, because so much is programmed already. It can take time. Just little things, touching little things, it will start to make a difference. It starts small. You don't have to like revamp your whole life overnight, but it's just those small steps, becoming aware, because it's 5% against 95. So that's a lot. So thoughts are the language of the brain, and feelings are the language of the body and heart. Which brings me to like heart and brain connections. Your heart is is another brain basically, and it's just different. Heart's more feely, like lovey and stuff, like feelings and intuition, and your brain's more logical and has to make everything make sense. Whereas our hearts, sometimes we're guided to things, or we have certain feelings, like we don't know why we're feeling this. It doesn't make sense. Maybe because our brain tries to make these feelings and whatever our heart's saying, it tries to make sense of it, when sometimes it doesn't. And this world works in ways that might not make sense as well. Everything isn't logical. There's some things that just don't seem to make sense. Like, oh, how did that happen? Is that just a coincidence? Just certain situations. Can you think of any situations in your life where it's like, or maybe you're going through something right now where you feel a certain way about something, or you have this deep desire or something telling you deep down, but you don't know what it is and you're trying to fight it. Maybe that could be your brain trying to make sense of whatever you're feeling. Make sense, like, how do we make this work into a reality or something? If you feel a certain way about something, how do we make it make sense and actually like portray it? That's why a lot of emotions sometimes when we feel a certain way don't make sense all the way, but once we connect them, they can begin to work together and be in harmony. And most people seem to wait for a traumatic experience or crisis or loss to really want to change these patterns and make a conscious effort to change. Many people have to go through traumatic experiences. Like, well, for me, maybe I did also, but I also am very accepting of things like this. It just fascinates me. Just like the unknown world or psychology and the way we work in our subconscious and conscious mind. That stuff is all interesting, and I try to like notice things and practice things, and I've come a long way. But there are big experiences in my life that has like changed things, the way I think or just my outlook, and a lot of us have to go through those to see that, some more than others. With my jaw surgery experience, I think that could have set the scene for my journey, I guess, on this path. It was a traumatic experience. I still have tingliness, by the way. It's been like 6 months. February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah. My camera's about to die, so maybe I'll finish later.